Okay, so where exactly do I begin with this? Saying hello would be a fantastic start, wouldn't it? So, hello there, and I guess I should say welcome to my channel. I mean that, by the way. I'm just not the most outgoing person ever. In fact, I'm extremely shy, so I'm stepping out of my comfort zone here. Sorry about the mic and overall video quality, by the way. I'm a beginner to this sort of thing, and I'm hoping to improve in the future. I predict it may be slow, but we will get there. I'm using the abundance of loading screens here to get my own words in, and this would be a good place to explain what this video is. Here's to hoping the audio is mixed well and that you can hear me. So, hello, I am Crystal Flame 360, or if you prefer, you can just call me Crystal for short, and this video is just me talking over my gameplay from a few days ago now. In the past, I've heard people refer to this as a post-mortem commentary, though I'm not sure if the term is still used. I'll assume so. That's actually provided I got the definition right though, so don't quote me. In this video here, I'm playing the same family I played in my first two videos, the oldies. By the way, I'm so sorry about how crap they are in terms of aspect ratio and stuff like that. The videos, not the family. I'm new to OBS and editing in general, so my videos are going to be rough around the edges, but hopefully I eventually improve. There are still noticeable borders on the side of this video and those that are going to follow, but I figured that it was better than having the footage on the upper left while the rest is dark, void. At least the video is on the ground, if you will. Back to the video itself, the purpose of this is for me to provide commentary to hopefully maybe make a few videos less bland and add some personality. The next few videos may be post-mortem style commentaries, but eventually I aim to record while playing. I just have some videos pre-recorded, so that's why they'll be post-mortem if I decide to commentate over them. Something I'll say quickly is that I'm going to make content about stuff that interests me. I may not be making exclusively Sims 2 content, but since it interests me a great deal, I'm making it. All my pre-recorded videos are Sims 2 related, so okay, now on to the video itself. I'm just going to be talking about what's happening on screen as well as some miscellaneous things if they're relevant. It should provide some context if there's dead air or there's nothing interesting happening. I'll just cut it out. The footage is over 50 minutes. Let's pray I can get it down to 30, but no promises. So I skipped to being in the actual family here, and this is where I decided that since I wanted something interesting to record, what better way than to send them on holiday? But wait, you say, they're teenagers, that cannot be done. To that, I say mods exist for a reason. Yeah, so I have a mod that allows teenagers to go on holiday without needing to be accompanied by an adult. This is my first time seeing it in action too. It's great. So here I just honestly skipped from me adding the vacation destination. I didn't really think that was relevant or needed to be seen, so I'm just kind of going back to the family again here, but the vacation destination has been added. So here I'm deciding who's going to be going on the vacation, I guess, and it's honestly a no-brainer. Just bring whoever's in the household, because they're not too close to anyone outside of the household. Tank has a girlfriend who he doesn't really interact with, but they're dating apparently. And here I'm deciding where they're going to be staying, but naturally, considering their budget, I went with the cheaper option because, well, they're not really going to be staying anywhere expensive, are they? And then I forgot we had pets, so it asked me who I wanted to be the nanny, and I just naturally picked a standard nanny because I wanted everyone to go. It's more chaos, isn't it? As proven by Tank and Johnny butting heads for the umpteenth time. Was he just jumping on the couch? I can't remember. I don't know if I cut that out or not, but yeah. So here I just cut to actually arriving at the vacation destination. Wow, this is so boring. So, first things first is that you have to check in. and I forgot you actually had to select what doors you wanted to check into first, so I was a bit confused when I made him check in just to have the game be like, nope, you can't do that yet. You're not allowed to check in. You've got a... Yeah, so I'm just debating on what to do here. But I'll spoil it and say that that's some interesting imagery there. I think the thought bubbles overlap, which looks a bit funny. But yeah, I'll spoil it by saying that I bought all the rooms. I booked every room on the floor, so it kind of amused me when... Are they talking about fighting over there? But yeah, that's what kind of surprised me when it said that other vacationers, tourists, whatever, would be picking a room, because I was like, good luck with that. I bought them all. I rented them all, sorry. And what's going on here is that Johnny was blocking the door and put everyone in room failure because they just did not know where they were going. And I just noticed that Fukorith, Rip and Paige are still in their uniforms, which looks a bit funny. It kind of looks like they've been taking McDonald's employees with them or something. Which... Why is Tan crying? I found her name funny. Sonny. I never had a townie generator with that name before. And the skip made me laugh here because if you put the walls up, he just kind of looks like he's staring into the void. He's like glaring daggers into the wall. I just found that really funny. And then he attacks Ophelia. Which, yeah, it's quite funny because these guys, like Plague Town, it's corrupted. It's a corrupted neighbourhood that I've been experimenting on for like a year or two now. It's still standing, by the way, obviously. And these guys were ripped from the really early backup from a neighbourhood that I called Crystal Pleasant View to kind of differentiate it from the normal Pleasant View. And them two are married in it with two doors. It's kind of funny. They wound up not getting on in this neighbourhood because Skip and Ophelia, Skip was unborn baby broke, they were dating and he began cheating on Ophelia with Tiffany, who's the girl in the pink dress with the pigtails. Yeah, I thought I recognised that townie from somewhere. It turns out it was from like a pet animal series or something that I watched. Yeah, I forgot the name of the channel, but they do a bunch of hood corruption experiment and stuff like that. Yeah, they keep on congratulating them for making a wish in the wishing well. That happened months ago. I found this really funny. So Johnny went to go play on the couch while the bench due to aspiration failing, and Skip just went, nope, I want to chill here. Sorry about that. And it kind of looks like Tiffany was that unattractive it made Tank cry. That's why I found that a bit funny. Here, this clip here, I think Johnny attacks Tank here. Does he? Oh no, he congratulated him on winning a fight. And then Johnny attacks him? There we go. Well, of course, tickling Zidane. Yeah, don't ask why I made it a sim based on Zidane from Final Fantasy IX. I have other saved sims from other shows and stuff. I think I have like an Edward from FMA and a Squall. And he just congratulated her on getting a bad reputation. And just... Yeah, they were talking to like a random towny kid and I found that pretty cute for some reason. It was about like cooking and Fukorith was just nodding his head like, oh, this is great. And Tank's making friends in the background and... Like, onto the other location, I guess. So, I forgot this location is. Fukorith is very happy with this holiday, apparently. I I keep making weird sounds with my mouth. Sorry about that. So, everyone's just arriving. Aha. So here, everyone starts kind of, not everybody, but a couple, well, they start piling into the bathroom. And it kind of, like, skips in the cubicle in front of Johnny. And I wanted to use the urinal, but Korath was using it. But yeah, but they just stood in front of the cubicle, which eventually kind of blocks Skip from leaving. I think I was just like glancing the area there, and you can see Ophelia kind of walking around. I don't know where Tiffany is, or where Paige is for that matter either. Paige is the one there she is. She was selected briefly. Oh, there they are. They're behind the structure. Yeah, and you can see where Skip's kind of gotten a bit stuck. Hang on. So Korath's gone to make some hamburgers. Is hamburgers an American thing? Anyway, yeah, he's kind of stuck in the middle of the cubicles. I had to kind of get Zidane and Johnny out of the bathroom because they were just blocking it. It's not a very large bathroom by any means, so now it's not playtime, and I've got him serving burgers. I'll just call them burgers, because you can't disagree with that, can you? Burgers are burgers, aren't they? So yeah, that's all to this little clip. Do I get him to eat? I get him to eat, okay. Nice, no, I'm not starving him. And then we got... Oh yeah, it's like hailing! I sounded so happy about that. I've never seen that reaction to hail before, funnily enough. My Sims are usually inside when it's hailing, so it was really interesting to me. It was kind of funny that Zidane was inside though, but he walks out to kind of go, just to get pelted by hail, and he complains. And you had Tiffany and Ophelia just sat there while it was all happening. Like, okay, you do you. Yeah, Skip's shattered. Tip. Let's call him Tip. But he still wanted to build sandcastles. At 8 o'clock at night. You do you, buddy. And yeah, everyone's kind of deciding to use the, would you call them utilities? Oh yeah, the unsavory charlatan. I honestly forgot about him. And he amuses me. He's just really goofy. It's annoying when he mugs your Sims, obviously, but that happens to me very rarely. Then again though, I don't have my Sims go to vacation destinations very often. I think the reason why I brought them here originally anyway was so that... Oh yeah. Yeah, this is kind of a cute little display here. So Skip and Paige had just fallen asleep on the lounge chairs, and after, yeah, you can see Ophelia's joined them too. I found it really cute, and you got Tank and, I think it's Tank and Tiffany that's fighting, which annoyed me a little bit because, as you can see, I'm trying to get everyone to eat, and of course when they're fighting, they stop whatever they're doing to kind of react to the fight, depending on the personality. You know, if they're more on the grouchy end, they'll start cheering. If they're more on the nice end, they'll look on in horror, if you will. And they'll, even if it starves themselves. And I think I've just got Johnny eating all the leftovers over there. It's like, you don't want it to go to waste, do you? Like, come on. I found that really cute, just for Korath running with a plate, and then Tiffany just shivering at Tank. It's funny, because them two are also married in the HUD they were originally ripped from. They're also married. They're married with 3 girls. So I think I brought them home here now, because, well, back to the hotel anyway, because a lot of them were not in a very good mood. So this is more or less just kind of like a montage of me trying to get everyone settled for the next 5 minutes. So we got room service, so everyone can eat, because as you can see, Skip is close to starving, which, yeah, them two are just poking each other still. But Skip got a plate, Tiffany got a plate, Tank is also closest. His hunger goes down really quickly, but it might be because he's extremely active. And yeah, them two, despite hating each other, can have a civil discussion over lobster thermidor. And he's congratulating him on being fired while Zidane can't control himself apparently. He does that to everybody almost. It's a bit Paige is kind of the same. Yeah, so Rip was actually asleep before, so he got out of bed, and the reason he got out of bed was as you can see late in a minute, like Johnny turned the TV on, so it woke Rip up. So he kind of walked away and went into that room to watch TV despite being tired. And then you got Tank, who's hopping into bed with Zidane, who's Tiffany's adopted brother, actually. Which is kind of funny considering that... Yeah, so just imagine being Tiffany and your ex-boyfriend hops into bed with your brother. I mean... I don't know. So she's trying to go to bed now, but Johnny is still watching the TV. Which I think he's quite tired too, actually, so I don't know why he's just sat in front of the telly. I think he's quite tired too. So it's a bit... Yeah, I don't know what the cut was there. I think it was kind of... Yeah, so Tiffany, I believe, ends up going into the room Rip is currently in. This is honestly how I wanted the video to turn out, actually. I actually had, I think, ideas of things I wanted to say and stuff like that, but instead I'm just kind of documenting what the heck's going on. I don't even have like the narration kind of voice either. I just kind of... Like, I sound really young for my age. I think I look even younger. It's a bit... It's not a problem. I'm not really bothered by it. But... Why am I laughing? So yeah, so Skip eventually got up for some reason. It may have been because his phone was too low. And he started trying to get into every single room with a TV. So I was constantly there like, no, you are not going in there to watch TV because so-and-so is sleeping. So what I did was that I locked every single room that had someone sleeping in it. So now it's morning and everyone but Paige slept in because it wasn't until quite late that everyone got up. Yeah, and I think the rest of the video now is just set in this room, so I don't think anything particularly interesting happens beyond this. So I guess I'll start saying close video stuff here. So next time, I think the next video is where I actually go to the pirate ship place. I forgot what it was called, but it's the place with the pirate ship, and everyone just plays pirates. It's kind of funny, actually. Well, no, more like cute. This video thumbnail isn't going to be amazing either. I'm still kind of learning with that. Although I should have said that at the start and not the end. Oh, Tiffany's naked there. And yeah, just kind of bear with me here. These aren't perfect or anything, but I'm kind of learning. Is he trying to joke about eggs? Eggs and maths and toys, I think that. Okay, you do that. You joke about eggs. I think at the moment I'm preparing to make them go to... Hang on, I think I just see where they go. It's called Southend Beach. There we go. I got a name. So that won't be until next time, because that's where the video kind of cuts out. And I don't want to make this even longer. So yeah. I guess I'll say bye and see you next time. and yeah, the videos are kind of boring and not perfect or anything, but I try.